Most of us have fallen into a routine of doing activities that makes us initially happy in the short term, however, in the long run leaves us feeling empty. Whether we've inherited the compulsions of these activities from our genes or picked them up from the people around us, we always have the free will to choose which activities to fill our lives with. Welcome or welcome back. This is Alex of ONI Life. In this video, we'll be comparing all activities and their effect on happiness. So we'll be making a scale, comparing the ones that gives the least amount of happiness to the ones that gives the most. Ancient philosophers have contemplated how to live a fulfilling life for thousands of years, with Aristotle from ancient Greece coining the words hedonic happiness and eudaimonic happiness. Hedonic comes from the word hedonism, which is defined as the pursuit of pleasure, self-indulgence, and sensual, thus seeking external pleasures such as drugs, sex, and material possessions. Most people will spend 10 to 20 years of their youth pursuing this pleasure, with more and more dedicating their entire life towards it, only to realize on the deathbed that the metaphoric cup of life has turned into nothing more than a disgustingly sweet cocktail filled with regret. Eudaimonic comes from the word eudaimonia, which is defined as the combination of well-being, happiness, and flourishing, seeking internal pleasures such as living a virtuous life and embodying your greatest strengths. Most people discover their eudaimonic pleasure either by immersing themselves in a craft or by acts of service towards others. Living an eudaimonic life is like having a metaphoric cup of life being a little bland. However, it nourishes your soul like chicken soup when you're down with a cold. Let's follow this up by 3 factors to allow you to know whether an activity is hedonic or eudaimonic. 1. How long does the happiness state last after the activity? For example, after you take a bite of chocolate, how long is it before you start to crave another one? 2. How much does it cost in resources to receive this happiness? For example, does it just take money, or does it actually require hundreds or thousands of hours of hard work and dedication to be able to do this activity well? 3. What are the consequences of engaging in this activity to the 5 areas of life? ONI Life episode 7. So your body, your mind, your spirit, your relationships, and your career and finance. Using the 3 factors, here is the spectrum of happiness. The placement of each activity will vary on the individual. However, it's still useful to see the rough outline as an average of the general population. From most hedonic, we have crime, such as murder, essay, burglary, etc. Then there's drugs, so non-medical reason drugs. Then we have smoking, such as tobacco, marijuana, and e-cigarettes. Then we have drinking alcohol, followed with unhealthy foods, so processed food high in calories, sugar, saturated or trans fats, and sodium. Then we have partying, going clubbing, and festivals, followed by gambling, casinos, horse racing, and lottery. Money, so it's useful, but still obsessing over it is not great. Then there's shopping for luxury brands and status bragging, gossip, spreading rumors and bad-mouthing others. Then validation, so taking actions solely for the approval of others. Fame, obsession over celebrities, idols, and entertainment industry. Media, so watching too much TV, streaming sites, social media, games, and virtual reality. We also have romance, so short-term romantic relationships, less than 6 to 12 months, hookups and casual dating. Then sex, so porn, prostitution, one-night stand, or with a long-term loving partner, which will be more eudaimonic. Followed up by beauty, which varies in happiness, depending on how extreme it is. So taking cosmetic surgery would be the most hedonic. Then makeup, skincare, and maintaining clean hygiene would be the most eudaimonic. Followed up by going into more eudaimonic activities. So security, taking care of housing and creating a comfortable environment. Friendship, building long-lasting connections. Hobby, so art, traveling, reading, etc. Exercise, lifting, sports, dancing, etc. love, long-term romantic relationships, more than 6 to 12 months with plans of future together. Healthy foods, balanced diet with sufficient calories, macro and micronutrients from fresh sources. Learning, acquisition of knowledge or skill. So check ONI Life episode 4 if you want more detailed video. Family, relationship of parents and children living together. Flow, state of deep focus on a single activity. Mastery, progressive improvement in a knowledge or skill over time. Integrity, taking action in accordance to your values, principles, and morals. Kindness, quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. Gratitude, which is the quality of being thankful. Inner development, improving skill and qualities to enhance understanding with ourselves. Service, acts of generosity that benefits others. Being, a state of peace and content with current situation, such as through meditation and journaling. If you've gained something from this video so far, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, share this video, and add it to your notification. That helps out the channel a lot. And please let me know in the comments below, what are the top 3 activities you're spending the most amount of time on? Now, let's turn this information into practical output by monitoring how long you spend on each of these activities throughout the week. Notice which of these activities you can change, add or remove so that you can live a life more aligned with what you're after. In order to live an ONI life, I recommend spending 80% of your life doing eudaimonic activities and 20% on hedonic activities. It's not easy to succeed, as most of us are addicted to hedonic activities, just as I am myself. However, with consistent effort and persistence, it's a ratio that is definitely attainable. I've created for you a free PDF with all 32 of these activities listed on them, so you can check for yourself which of these activities you're currently spending the most amount of time on and is affecting your life the most, towards the activities that you actually want more in your life. ONI Life is a space for people who want real personal development, those who are willing to put in the hard work in the moment for the payoff in the future. A space to support each other, even if our goals are different, and a space for empathy, as we all know that we ourselves are flawed human beings just doing our best in our lives. If this sounds like a space for you, then keep watching ONI Life, as I'll do my best to make practical guides in order for you to live a fulfilling life. I really appreciate you for watching the video until the end, and I'll be looking forward to sharing with you next week's video, the first human resource, time. So look forward to it. Have a great week. All the best. Peace out.